Hey everyone, welcome to this video. So the new trailer for episode 25 Secret Protocol has just been released, although there's no official release date, and so this video will just be a trailer breakdown because we haven't had news for quite a while now. So yeah, for what we know, in the synopsis, Marinette is organising a surprise birthday party for Sabine's birthday, but it's her who will live a day full of surprises and not all of them are present. And we can see from the beginning of the trailer, Marinette is already kind of suspicious of people that seem to be arriving at her house, and we can assume that from the leaks it is her great uncle Wang, and possibly Cerise or Lila or Chrysalis, and maybe Faye from the Shanghai special, because from Queen of the Dread Zone we saw that Cerise went to Shanghai. I don't think the trailer is in chronological order, because we do see that the first clip was in the day, and then Marinette showing Sabine's surprise in the kitchen and dining room appears to be at night. We then see a scene of Marinette and Tom making a cake for Sabine, so this to me seems to be like the night before it was her birthday, and then the first clip we see of the trailer is like the next day where like the party happens. And we see a clip of Marinette holding pieces of paper and Tiki looking kind of shocked or surprised. I'm not too sure what this is. I really need to sit with this trailer to make a like theory video or something. But then we see more clips of Marinette in a similar position, but it seems to be maybe after, where she is literally like when her pupils are like teeny weeny. So I think she maybe has received some news or revelation. Maybe she's kind of figured out something to do with Lila or Cerise or Chrysalis being in her house, if it was the case that her great uncle invited Faye and Chrysalis into her house. And then she's also, she is shocked by also the closing like a box and also her phone, so it seems to me that she kind of received some sort of news. And then we see that the cake that Tom and Marinette made is broken, and Tom looks visibly like upset and runs towards it while Sabine is quite shocked. And then we see, I'm gonna skip a bit of a bit ahead of the trailer where we actually don't see the who is akumatized and who the villain is, like at all, not even Chrysalis's like hollow form, like hand grasp thing, which is similar to Heartfixer, but in Heartfixer we actually saw her form, just not who the person who akumatized was. So this is very interesting. Maybe there is no scene where that happens, kind of like in Queen of the Dread Zone, I think, where Chloe just talks to herself and then becomes akumatized. But then moving on, this is where like the clips kind of are also like reassembled. Marinette calls them Catnoir and Carapace only, so this kind of leaves me with suspicions about where Alia is in all of this. Like, is something to do with her family the reason for this akumatized like problem? But we do see Catnoir get very suspicious and angry very quickly. Like we see him like chasing and running after this akumatized villain, who is throwing pineapples, but then they poof into like clouds and smoke and stuff, so that kind of plays with Alia's illusions, but like it's not like an illusion kind of fade, it's kind of like mist, and not mist, like fog, and like smoke is what I'm trying to say, yeah. But then we see like Ladybug is also kind of like angry, and yeah, Catnoir's just like really fighting this villain, and we don't even see anything about this villain. And Carapace, we know that he's on the scene, but we don't see him using his powers or like him fighting. So that is very intriguing. And then the last clip is also just Catnoir just running really angry and really mad, so I'm a bit confused in what is actually going on. Has he discovered his truth or something? I don't know. The two heroes being Angel and Nino really leads me to suspect that there may be like a reveal of Catnoir to Nino, but that could just be like some random guesswork. But I need to really sit with this and make a theory video. And like I said before, there is no release date currently, but this is really exciting. We're free from the hiatus, let's go. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully the episode releases soon.